member of the Community Hope, and I'm here tonight to talk to you about our watercolor fellowship that meets on Thursdays at 3 o'clock, and we enjoy each other on Zoom as a watercolor fellowship. And we have been meeting Thursdays on Zoom. It's been since August of 2020, and we have been meeting almost 20 months now. And back in July of 2020, I had asked Pastor Sonia if we could do this, have a watercolor fellowship on Zoom. And she said, well, yes, as long as you invite the whole MCC. And that's a wonderful thing about Sonia. She was always wanting to include everyone, which I think is wonderful. And so that's what we did. We invited people through the announcements page, and we were able to come up with a few people that were interested. And we started as basically beginners. I lead the class, and every week I choose an artist online on Zoom that has a YouTube video, and the artist then presents the painting that we're going to be working on, and then gives us basic instructions on how to do that painting as we go along. And it's actually really kind of fun. We have basic supplies that we've all purchased on our own, and we have a lot of fun with it. We have this idea that we just have fun just painting as we go along, and it's kind of a fun thing because everybody has that chance to be on Zoom on their own device at home, and so they can enjoy the comfort of their home. They don't have to go anywhere. They have all their supplies there, and it makes it kind of convenient. And it was a really great thing for us to do because we were all feeling a little bit isolated during the pandemic, and we just had this really desire to be with others and to experience that fellowship together. And every week it just presented that wonderful joy every single week that we could be a little creative and be together, enjoy each other. And we actually had, I think, about 9 people total on our email list now. And 7 of the folks are from the MCC. And we actually have a couple people that join us from Minneapolis at the UCC church there. And what's kind of cool about the Zoom feature is that when we're painting along, we're able to actually stop the video, and sometimes we go back and review some things that the artist has provided, and then we're able to move the video again ahead to be able to paint and kind of catch up with each other. And we might paint landscapes, it might be flowers, it might be an abstract, it might be something that's just totally different week to week. And believe me, everybody wants me to choose something different every week because they really want to have that variety, which is kind of cool. I have a little bit of an art background in terms that I've been a floral designer for many, many years, and I also have taken some classes in watercolor painting, acrylics, and also oil painting. So I have a little bit of background, but mostly the artist from another place actually teaches us as we paint. Painting really fosters that creative growth that we need every week, and it really helps us to feel more that we're creating something, even though we're using the other artists' ideas, we're still creating our own painting. And that really helps us to have that creative growth. And it really helps us strengthen our memory as well. People can often have this chance of developing new concepts, new ideas, being creative. It helps strengthen our memory and as we age. It often builds problem-solving skills because sometimes we might goof up a little bit on our painting, and we have to decide ourselves how we're going to correct that piece. And we also have that ability to think creatively and try to think about how we're going to think outside the box sometimes when we paint. It's a big stress reliever. It allows us to drop the negative thinking, and believe me, there was just a little bit of negative thinking during the pandemic. And just for a short time, for an hour, hour and a half, we were able to come together and not think about the pandemic. And that in itself was a big stress reliever. And it also, I think, adopts a positive, more optimistic attitude, because we're able to create something on our own. Everybody's looks a little bit different because we share what we painted at the end of class, and we hold up our painting in our cameras, and everybody's is just a little bit unique and different, which is pretty cool. But I think that it really helps to share our paintings with other people, whether it's creating a greeting card, a postcard, or painting that we want to give to another person. It really presents not joy for us, but it also gives a lot of people joy as well, as we're giving that thing that we've created to others. So it's pretty cool. And we'd just love to have you all join us anytime. It's very, very fun. And I just feel like they're really, really blessed to have this opportunity present itself, from the MCC. And without it, I don't think that some of us would have really done very well through the pandemic. And it was really, really a huge blessing for all of us. So please let me know if you're interested. We'll get you set up. We'll get you on the email list, and I'll help you with supplies. And it's fun. So please come join us. At least think about it. You certainly can come and watch for a session to see how you think you might work with it, or how you would use it for your own life. But it's a lot of fun. So just think, it could give you a lot of joy. Yes, you're welcome to pop up at the end of service and take a look at some of the things that we've been painting. These are my paintings, but most of the class, this is what they also paint. They paint very well, and it's amazing how much over that time period. I always told them, save your first paintings, because as you progress along, you're going to see how much you're improved. And so look at the painting that you first originally painted, and then look how you're painting today. And they have progressed so much. I am just so impressed. And they're just, every time you paint, you just get better and better at it. And it's pretty amazing. So yeah, I put out a couple out at that table as we came in, and then there's a few here. So these are some of the things that we do.